one talks about the important things now.
So that stuff you were talking about.
What are we talking about?
All that secret about the new camera?
Awesome stuff. All right, guys. For those of you who are watching, whoa, there we go. Okay. For those of you guys who are watching after the fact, check the description box below for the time codes of what we will be talking about today. I honestly don't know what we'll be talking about today, but special guests.
What's up, everybody?
ZedProMedia.
We could talk about Canada.
Canada.
Did I say about the right way? About.
About.
It's usually kind of like you say it like a boat almost.
A boat.
A lot of people pronounce it a boat, but you guys all think that we say a boot.
Yeah.
Really?
I definitely don't. You've never heard me say a boot yet.
No.
I think.
But I have say about a boat.
Do you just train yourself to say it normal, like how we say it, or do you just?
It's not really a training thing.
They don't need a train to say that.
It's kind of more just like everyone talks that way, so that's how you talk. You know.
What are the other accents or words that have the strong accent to it or Canadian?
Like out.
But that same as
about.
That's
pretty much it. I don't know why. It's just that's the way things have been pronounced.
No, I see the lean now.
Yes,
I see the lean.
Oh, there's a lean.
The leaning tower.
It's a pretty solid lean.
All right,
we look level, so that's all that matters.
That's good. All right, roll call. Dustin Dilworth, why? Says, just kidding. Ruben is here. What's up, guys? Jason is here. AB Positive Bulldog. I thought you forgot about us. Oh, we never forget about you guys. Roy Liz says, what's up? Jonathan J. Springer, what's up, guys? Just got my A7III in Hanoi, Vietnam. Nice. Jason says, talk about Jarrett bashing the A9. Did we start running? What?
This has happened recently?
This has happened recently?
I haven't watched that yet.
We haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, fill us in, Jay.
Maybe that was in his like raw talk or something.
Yeah.
I know that he's got a full A9 setup now for quiet shooting, I think. Like shooting silent, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. A photo adventure. What's up, guys? John Louis Imperial. Is it true that there's only 5 episodes left?
Don't tell him that.
Yes.
Episodes of what?
We're doing like a sort of like, you know how like TV shows have to wrap up for their TV finale. So we're trying to invite all the guests that have been on our show to start wrapping up. I'm kidding.
It's an ongoing joke.
Yes. So let's see here. Okay, Pasta guys. Pedro James is here. AJ Studios is here. So yeah. We have special guest Lee from ZedProMedia right here, and we also have Danny, who's not on the other side of the screen.
He's a special guest too, in real life, right?
Yeah. So we're finally doing a live show with all of us in the same room.
and Lee flew down just from Canada just exactly for this.
Just for this.
Imagine.
Let's see here. We're gonna start the live show in about 5 minutes. Yeah. We started a little late. We didn't have a pre-show. This is the pre-show right now. This is a little late, but
it's all good. We had to eat.
Yeah. We're scarfing down food. Let's see here. James Steek says he's loving his A7 III. Dave Sincere says, what's going on? Chris Guy is here. Watner's here. Hey, hi there, peeps. Kyle, what's up, guys? My A7 III comes tomorrow after a week of being back ordered. So here we are. Here to be live. My excitement through you guys, or live my excitement through you guys. Yes, we'll definitely talk about the A7 III today because we were out all day shooting.
Oh, we had some funny stories too.
Oh yes,
our day started really great after.
That's pretty much what you said before the incident.
we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, there was an incident.
Yes, we'll talk about that when we get more people in. But we were out all day. You can see he got quite a bit of.
I was out in the desert shooting yesterday, so I got like this nice. So
you can see it right there.
Like you guys have such nice tans, and I'm like this Canadian white skin, like straight from the snowy Alps of Toronto.
It's definitely the red.
It's okay though. This will turn into a tan, and I'll go home, and everyone will be jealous. So
awesome. Let's see here. Carl Timothy says my A7 didn't come with a charger. That was the biggest surprise.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
that was my big surprise as well.
Yeah, I ended up buying one actually.
Yeah. The H-Zone. Danny forgot to bring his potato quality.
Next time I'll bring a potato. Potato.
I wonder how the stream looks. It looks pretty good.
It looks.
Here.
Is
that generally what people see?
Mine looks great on my end, and then it looks terrible when they see it.
Yeah, so this is not a true representation of what people actually see. But doesn't look that bad. They're seeing it in 720p, so
Should be fine.
Yeah, I'm seeing the HD option show up for them, so it's doing all right.
Whew. 480p option.
let's see here.
Hey, I see Andrew. That's a buddy of mine.
Awesome.
Fellow Fuji shooter. What's up, Andrew?
Awesome. Oh, look at that. All right, how many people here are here because of ZedProMedia?
Probably nobody.
Great.
Give it a thumbs up if you're here for ZedProMedia.
Give a thumbs down twice.
There we go. There we go.
For Jason.
There you go. I got it.
I guess they can do thumbs up and down and stuff with the with their phone, right? Using an emoji.
Yeah.
You can't on a computer, can you? I guess if you have a MacBook.
Dave sincere. Danny upgraded his Net Zero account finally.
Let's see here. The Ride Share Corner Love from Texas. What's going on? Jorge says, I don't know which I should buy. A7R III or A7 III. Get the A7 III. Adrian Thomas got my A7 III last week. Awesome. Shame the lenses I ordered hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, what'd you get, Adrian? What lens? 24-105?
Oh, save that for hashtag New Year. See, Dave Sincere upgrade said Danny upgraded from his Net Zero account. Stream is excellent. Oh,
Good.
look at all these thumbs down coming in. Oh
Triple
no.
thumbs down.
Tag the
Oh,
shooter,
no.
1 thumbs out.
Adrian Thomas says he's here only for Danny.
Well,
Awesome.
Thanks.
I mean, everyone needs one fan.
Yes.
Yes.
All
There
these
we go.
thumbs down are for you.
No, man, we already got a thumbs down. We got another thumbs up.
Okay, you did it wrong because he said thumbs down twice.
Yeah,
So, Two thumbs down. Yeah, press it twice. Let's see here.
Just like the hat. I got the double thumbs down right there.
Oh, look at
that's
that.
merch.
Merch.
I haven't made the merch yet, but I probably should. People keep asking me for it. I should have brought hats for you guys.
Oh.
But you only rock the alpha. Yeah,
No,
I
I
would
would wear your
Would
hat.
you rock
man.
one?
I would
Okay.
rock one. Send
Okay.
it down.
Okay.
Send it down my way.
David
I'll get
O's
some made
like-
and send to you.
Let's see here.
I actually
Awesome.
bought the domain. The domain.
Really?
Thumbs down twice.
Thumbs down twice.
Thumbsdowntwice.com. Yeah, I bought it
That's
because I
good.
could make a clothing line out of it someday, and
I was about to say that's like a perfect clothing thing.
I need to
clothing line.
trademark it too, so it's like an actual legit like brand. It's not cheap though. I don't think.
Shop. Thumbs down twice. What is it again?
Yeah, it's thumbsdowntwice.com. There's nothing there. It'll probably just say like parked by GoDaddy or something.
Awesome. Okay, so should we just get started?
Sure.
So the intro and ask about new gear.
Okay, so guys, welcome back to another Monday Live. No potato quality here. It seems like we're all in high definition 720p on your
For
TV. So if you're watching this on your 4K TV, it's slightly better than watching our usual regular stream. So we're definitely blessed for that. But anyways, as always, we like to start off the show with hashtag new gear. So let us know what new piece of gear you picked up over the week, whether it be the new A7 III, some lenses for it, some accessory for it, or even a brand new computer like this guy here just got. So let us know. Hashtag new gear. So let's start with Lee first. What new gear have you picked up?
So I had to buy a charger for the A7 III. Nothing too. I guess I got the 55, the Zeiss 55 1.8,
Okay.
because I needed some lens to shoot with the A7 III.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I've got that was new because I don't have the money to buy anything else. I don't rock and roll like you guys.
Not like
You-
Jason.
Just a
Jason
charger.
Vong is an unlimited amount of wealth.
That's not true. That's not true.
If only they knew
Broke
what was
as
just
heck.
around here.
Like nothing. It's just like a small, sad corner.
Hey,
of
we were out
things.
today with 3 A7 IIIs with 55 1.8. So
Yes.
we were. I was gonna say twinning, but we were
Tripling.
tripleting.
Trip.
I don't know.
Trip winning. I don't know.
If you watch our Instagram
Stories.
stories, you'll see what was going on.
3 A7 IIIs, 355 1.8, 1 A9, 1 A7R III, and a camera that we cannot talk about.
Fuji X-H1. X-H1.
Okay. Anyway, what did I get? Let's go with you first. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what I got.
So I recently put out a video about picking up a new laptop. I mentioned it last time on the live show that I was looking at getting
He hates it.
a new laptop. It's the Aero 15X version 8. I was egging Jason on to return the Razer because this one has a 6-core CPU. So it's apparently supposed to be a bit faster. And I just did some initial tests so far with editing. So far, it's not bad, but on mobile, it kind of lags a little bit. But when it's plugged in, it actually works pretty good. So battery life is good for productivity. I'm seeing about 6 to 10 hours on it. Editing video, if you're just going to edit straight video on battery, it's going to be about 3.5 hours on Premiere. But I'm still using it. But we'll see if some of the issues I'm having with it kind of clear out. I'm still getting like stuttering issues here and there.
What's the video card?
It has a GTX 1070 Max Q. So
That's weird.
usually a Max Q is about 10% of, well, they state it's about 10% of the actual performance of the actual desktop. So
Wow.
it has a lot of horsepower in there.
All right,
And
that's nice.
Yeah, it looks really smooth with the 144 hertz panel. I personally thought I wasn't gonna like a 1080p screen. I was perfectly fine with it. It looked good to me. But there is a 4K panel.
Should have gotten 4K.
It wasn't out yet.
I got a 4K Razer. You should have waited.
I actually need to check that out still.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, yeah. There you go. You should check it out.
I kind of was the reason why you got it.
He's the one who pushed me to get it.
Team gas.
He was like, yeah, my friend cuts red footage at quarter quality. I was like, okay, I'm sold. That red footage quarter quality means full quality for 4K. And actually, yeah it does actually cut 4K footage at full.
As long as you like the turbine fans.
I got used to it. You know what?
Just put your earpods in and let it rip.
Yeah.
That's what it's not. He's just in here. It's like, turn it down.
No, I've gotten so used to it.
I mean, as long as you're not actually recording. I mean, for stuff, it's fine, right? If
no,
you're editing, you're not even going to
when it's sitting the way it is right now with like a project open. It's not like the fans. It's right when you start playing. It's
right when I actually start like rendering something. Like even like if you open the project, let it sit there for everything to like cache out for a bit, and then you'll be able to cut footage without hearing the fan go crazy. So when you actually start rendering something, that's when the fans kick in. Yeah. For me, what did I get? Man, a screen protector for my A7 III.
Nice.
Kind of simple.
What happened?
You're
Mr. Gas.
It's been a slow week.
It's been a slow week. I just got back. I just feel like I just got back from like
everything.
Like 5 trips?
like a lot of trips. So I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and kind of reevaluate what I need. But for sure, I know I need to pick up some new stuff.
You need to.
Yeah, I need to pick up some new things to make my life easier when the next time I travel.
Yeah.
And shoot some awesome stuff. Awesome.
True. All right, so let's jump to the chat.
Let's jump to the chat, and then we'll definitely share about our stories today.
Oh yeah.
Look, more thumbs down. That's you guys are doing it wrong. It's thumbs down twice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's see here. Let's see what you guys got. Hashtag new gear, and I definitely see some questions already. We're gonna do open Q&A in about 40 minutes or so. So hang on to those questions tight. Let's see. Michael Huynh and Ruben says hashtag new gear A7 III.
Great.
Alex has also picked up the A7 III. Raphael, new gear, Sony FE35 f2.8 sights for my A7 III.
Sony's making a killing off that camera.
Oh yes,
especially when you have to buy the charger.
Well, it's an extra $100, right?
Andrew said it's dumb that they didn't include it with a charger.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people share that sentiment. I just feel like it's weird. It's just
you can work around it, but having a charger is good too.
If it charged fast in the camera, I mean, it still sucks, but it wouldn't be as bad. But the actual charger is so fast, like the real Sony charger, I'm pretty sure that it'll charge that battery in 35, 40 minutes or something.
Yeah,
to full. So it's pretty fast.
We just got a super chat.
Nice.
Is that Canadian?
That's Canadian.
That would be Canadian, yeah.
John Louis Imperial, thank you so much. Here's to jumpstart the Vong Thong merch fund. Dang it. Whatever happened in the Vegas live chat stays in the Vegas live
$5
chat.
Canadian. Thongs.
How much is that in US?
Probably $4 US.
All right.
Like that. Maybe $3.50. I don't know.
that is one thong right there.
It sucks.
That is one.
It's still worth the same value in our hearts, though.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that one time we still got 100 HK bucks.
Oh yeah, Hong Kong or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that really?
I don't remember.
It wasn't.
I was I don't remember. $10 maybe.
Yeah.
Wasn't too much, but we were shocked.
I was still happy about that.
It looks cool.
Victor Collin, new gear, 135 millimeter with the MC11 adapter. Not sure which brand.
I'm assuming it's the Sigma.
Probably Sigma, yeah.
Probably Sigma, okay. Make a Goobriz.
Mr. Goob.
Mr. Goop.
Goobs?
Gubs? Gooberts.
Is there an R in there?
Yeah.
It looks like an R.
Gooberts.
The letters are blending. I don't know.
Everything is just so small and so far away for us. Hashtag new gear A7 III as backup to my A9. It's perfect for that.
Let's see this. James Deek.
Mm-hmm.
Sony battery grip for the A7 Mark III because it doesn't have one.
Nice. Calvin B has an unfortunate news. USPS lost my A7 III. Ooh, how are you sorting that out?
Well, I'm
Calvin?
assuming they had insurance on that delivery, so hopefully they can.
Or the USPS driver is a Sony fan, and he's out taking pictures right now with your.
Oh yeah, camera got stolen, man.
I'm pretty sure they'll sort that out. Like,
yeah, it just sucks though. It sucks.
Yeah. Let's see here. Rotographer's in the house. His new gear is Nike free running shoes.
Nice.
Yes. And we also just got a super chat donation from Andrew.
Thanks, man.
A bit of tip to help pay for Lee's flight. Yes. No, we want him to stay here. Just stay with us, LA. We're keeping you hostage.
If it was easy to move here, it's beautiful. It's awesome.
Yes.
I'd love to move here.
He has nothing but good things to say about LA weather.
I told him, I'm like, you guys probably take it for granted because you have sun every single day. You wake up, you're like, oh man, another sunny day.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, it's freezing rain and my windows and doors are completely frozen shut.
Like, no joke. Today I woke up and I was like, it is hot today. Today's gonna suck.
Yeah.
So, but no, we had a great time hanging out with these guys right here. Let's see here. Hashtag new gear, R.John Creations, Mindshift 15-inch Explorer messenger bag, and a Think Tank Streetwalker hard drive version 2 backpack.
And then new gear from Alex Sandoval, ND filters for his Mavic Pro, and a workout strap for his Pixel 2 XL.
Cool. Go ahead.
Let's see here. Dominic D, new gear A7 Mark III with kit lens with the Godox X Pro S and newer NW880S, which are rebranded Godox TT685S.
So much stuff. That's awesome.
Dave Sincere, hashtag new gear. I finally got the HP Spectre X360 4K. I invested into the Kickstarter campaign for a USB-C Omni charger, a portable charger that charges almost everything under 100 watt. Just came in today.
Nice.
Very nice.
That'll be handy, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Peyton Arnold, hashtag new gear. New to me, Helios 44-2, 58 millimeter f2.
I love those Helios lenses.
Nice.
Adrian Thomas, the A7 III, Sony 85 1.8.
See, these are the three lenses I was debating on, like what to get for the A7 III.
The 85, 55, and
the
24.
85, like those three exact lenses, because the 24 to 105 is like such a good like everything lens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I shoot a lot of portraits,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, do I get the 85, or do I want like more of the environment in the shot with the 55? And I went with the 55. So
Nice.
It's a good middle ground.
yeah.
Brandon Go, hashtag new gear, A7 III with the 24 to 70 G Master.
Whoa. Aaron Hio, new gear.
4 A9s?
Whoa. Someone dropped some big
Hold on. 4,500. Wait, it's $300 off right now, right?
Let's just assume it's 4,500.
4,500, 9,000. It's over $9,000.
Over 9,000.
That's only two. That's only two.
That's only two. That's $18,000.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Business expense.
Business expense. Write it off.
Things are good.
Woo! Let's see here. Fathom Rocker says, where do I buy the Vong's?
What did you guys talk about?
I don't. That's just, I don't know.
things got weird in that bed the other night.
Yeah, it got really weird. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, probably best not to watch that other live stream.
Now they're all.
Is it still up? Do you have?
It's still up. It's like the most potatoist quality video on my channel.
It was fun. It was just like a bunch of friends hanging out. It was good.
Let's see here. We got people asking you, why is the Fuji guy here? He's not a Fuji guy.
I don't want to be branded that.
He's not a Fuji guy.
I mean, I do most of my photography on Fuji, but it doesn't mean I'm strictly only Fuji. I shoot with everything.
Canon,
Fuji, Sony. I mean, that's all I have right now, but I've shot with Nikon. I've shot with...
He's all over the place.
Panasonic.
Chris Dye, hashtag new gear. I lost it. Have the Zeiss 16 to 70, lost the lens hood. Where can I get it replaced? Oh, asking questions during new gear.
That snuck in.
That's
really fun.
People get smart about that. In terms of hood, I'm not sure.
I actually thought that you guys had more of an elaborate setup where it actually showed you like a list of the hashtags that separate, like filtered through.
I really wish we had that.
We literally just scroll like this, and like I was like, sometimes you would hear me and Danny be like, "Yeah, do you see something, Danny?" Oh no, okay, yeah, pick it up again because I'm lost.
How do you guys coordinate that?
I
just realized that
sometimes we talk over each other because I don't know.
You could say the same thing.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he's silent, so I'm just like, "Oh, okay," but it's because of the lag too. So it's like, oh, okay. But why don't we go ahead? PhotoMiak right here.
All right, PhotoMiak, new gear, Freewell, ND filter set,
Nice
landing pad, and carrying case for the Mavic Air. Nice.
That's Mr. Smith's new gear A7 III 85 plus the 28 and to whether
or not add
add the 55.
Do it. All right.
Let's go for it. Fill in that gap.
Just fill it in. Double Asus new gear A7 III with a I don't know what that is. Wonder
for something bag.
Something provoke. Wander provoke 21 bag.
Sometimes I wonder if people just type something up just so we'll read it all out.
Just awkward.
Tomas is in the house. What is going on, Tomas? New gear A7 III DJI X5 for the Inspire one.
Nice. The H Zone new gear just got the 24105 to complement the A7 Mark III. For any Canadians looking for this lens, I got it from Henry's. Henry's, even though it was out of stock.
Yeah, Henry's is a huge camera chain in Canada.
What do you compare it to the camera store? Have you ever been there?
I've never been there. I think they're just a one-off. Yeah, they're in Calgary. Calgary's like a 3-day drive from where I live. Canada's a massive place, man. But
did you say 3 days drive?
3-day drive, pretty much from Toronto.
Oh God, what's going on?
I'm trying to enlarge it.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying. I'm ruining it.
Jason has just ruined the chat stream.
Hit the little yellow thing.
Hit the yellow thing.
Oh, actually, no. The green one will shrink it down. Green will shrink it down.
Shrink. Okay.
What if the stream goes down and we can't?
Oh no! Okay, the technical difficulty.
Things are falling apart. How'd you even get it to the situation?
I'm trying to enlarge the screen. Oh, I'm making it worse.
You are making it worse. This is
okay.
Not helping at all.
All I see is a close up of Vong songs.
I am going to close that. Okay. All right.
What? Don't read that.
I don't even know what just happened.
I don't even.
Pop-up chat.
Family friendly.
Family friendly.
All right, this is good.
We'll keep it friendly. Okay, we're gonna read off a few more, and then we're gonna go ahead and start the show.
Do we even have a show?
Yeah. We don't really have a show. We're just gonna.
Lee, why would you say that? Of course.
Marcus Cooper hashtag 25mm bodice because it's dope as fuck. That's a little thing. I'll put one of my
demonetized.
Yeah. Tag the shooter new gear. No Wasabi A9 batteries since Amazon took them off since they was a flop. Oh,
what?
Damn, that sucks. iSparity new gear. Also got the X4 82mm 10-stop 6-stop ND filters from Breakthrough and Peak Design 30L. I'm actually thinking about picking up some Breakthrough ND filters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Codex.
I haven't seen them.
New gear A7 III and the 35 Rokinon 2.8. Nice. And maybe something an 85.
Yeah. Brotographer new gear Lupo Day LED 2000 lights. Very cool. Awesome. Day Sincere wants us to sit closer to each other.
Wait, what?
What? Okay. I'm pretty close already.
Okay, so let's get the show started. So Lee from ZedProMedia is in town for, I don't know.
Well, let's talk about how this all got set up in the first place. This whole thing, right?
Yeah, so I'm kind of here on a job. So I was shooting some like clothing stuff a couple of days ago. We were doing some stuff in the desert yesterday, which is why I have this massive sunburn. I even put sunscreen on. You guys probably never wear sunscreen.
Oh no, I put on sunscreen now.
Okay.
Yeah, I do now.
Yeah,
it's real. That sunburn is real.
It's still got me a little bit, but yeah. So then I just kind of was like, I'm here. Like, let's hang out. Let's make something. And then Danny drove down here.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yeah. Right when I was like, Danny, ZedProMedia is coming down. He's like, I'm on my way.
Calls in a sick day.
So
now they know that I was out today.
That's good.
I hope, hopefully.
So we'll definitely want to talk about what you were doing out here and your experience with the Sony a7 III as well as and all that. But today is the first day that we met up.
We haven't met Lee in person, by the way.
We haven't met Lee in person.
Yeah,
we have done a couple live shows with him.
Just one.
Yeah.
This is the second one.
Like
it was almost a year ago.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
It was around the time that I had just put in the pre-order for the C200 because I remember you guys wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
Nice. So today we met up. We were in downtown LA. We started the day great. Danny, let's share that story. Okay, so we were at Grand Central Market eating lunch.
Yeah.
We walked out of it, and we were crossing an intersection when we heard a sudden loud bump.
Oh,
right.
Dude, someone.
It was more like.
Right. So there was a car accident.
Jason's just like,
Bad rear end situation.
Yeah, I was. The funny thing was, I was recording, but I turned off my camera at that moment when it happened.
It would have been sweet to capture it.
A truck rear-ended a SUV.
Yeah, an SUV.
Everybody was fine.
Yeah, everybody was okay.
It was pretty hard. It was pretty.
Yeah.
The SUV looked okay, but the pickup truck, it was obviously had a bump on the hood.
Yeah, his hood was like.
Yeah. So we were all like kind of in awe, kind of like looking at the situation.
Yeah.
And then Danny.
All right, so I was shooting some B-roll and some vlogging stuff with the Sony RX100 Mark V, and I said something, right?
You said, what a great start to our day.
So I had this in my hand. We're walking down the sidewalk. We're like, okay, they're fine. Like someone's helping. Like everyone's fine from the accident.
Everyone's okay.
And I said, we're having a great start of the day, or what was it?
Something like that.
So, like we're having a great start to this day, and I'm like moving my hand like this, and the RX100 Mark V slips out of my hand like this, land on the ground on the cement, and it starts bouncing around like this. And then I said, well, that was two accidents already.
So, man, it was a drop test.
Yeah, it was a drop test on the RX100 Mark V. And
screen's fine. Lens still retracts.
I don't know if you guys can see it from here.
A little scratch on the side there.
It's a little scratch. Danny can probably show it on his thing. But it was just like the timing of things. He was just like, what a great start to our day. And the camera just slipped out of his hand.
It's like you were just like,
It was funny. Lee was right there when it happened. It just like, right when I said that, it just slipped right out of my hand and it just fell to the ground. And it just like bounced a few times.
And again, I just wish I was recording it. It's just like twice the opportunity. Like,
do you have a screen protector on that?
Yeah, there's a screen protector on
Maybe that's what saved it.
But I mean, it's working fine. Did you notice anything you're shooting on?
No, EBS working fine. I didn't try the flash. Maybe the flash.
The flash popped out.
It did pop out.
The flash popped out when it was on the ground.
Oh, we're
good. We're good.
We just flashed them. I apologize.
Durability test, RX100 V. Quick review.
It survives concrete.
It's okay.
It's good.
The EVF pops up.
Yeah, EVF still
you can take this camera can take a beating. It fell like what, 3 feet,
3 or 4 feet,
3 or 4 feet,
and I threw it down.
It was a chuck. He just like he threw it to the ground. Straight shot.
Affiliate link in the description.
Got to create
2 thumbs up durability test.
Oh god, 2 thumbs up is gonna cancel it.
No, I just mean like like when like they rate stuff, it's like 2 thumbs up the durability test.
Oh, okay.
So it survived. So anybody who's looking to pick up the Sony RX100,
mine will be on sale on a discount.
Look out on eBay. That one camera guy, right here.
The left side has a little scratch on it.
There's a little scratch on it.
But durability test, great camera. So you were shooting all day with it. You didn't notice anything.
No, nothing weird yet.
Okay. It's metal though, right? Like the entire body's metal.
Yeah.
It's actually got more than one.
So the funniest thing was this morning I was hanging out with Danny and I was like, man, your Sony RX100 V is in pristine condition.
Yeah, he really did say that before the day started.
He jinxed it.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So after that, we pretty much hung around Grand Park, Walt Disney Concert Hall. We shot some B-roll for our own respective A7 III reviews. We did a slow motion test. We did shadows and highlights tests.
Yeah, mostly just for the slow motion stuff.
For the slow motion stuff, and then we also did like a quick autofocus test, right?
Test the park. Yep.
So all of this is going to be coming out on our A7 III review, but we're going to share some of our experience right now with it. Now that we're all three of us come together, and we're all going to be able to offer some different perspectives. He's going to be able to make some comparison with the A7 III with the A9. I myself, A7R III with the A7 III.
It's good we did that.
Yeah,
because we almost didn't do that.
Okay. Okay.
We had a lot of walking up and down.
We did so many stairs.
Yeah, it was Stairmaster today. So let's start off with the slow motion test. What were we trying to figure out with the A7 III?
So basically, we were trying to figure out whether shooting at 120 FPS, whether that bit rate, I guess it's 100 megabits per second.
Mm-hmm.
How it's affected if you only shoot an S&Q 120 FPS. Conform down to 24 FPS in camera, because I think it's only 12 megabits or something like that when it's actually compiled down. I don't really know how Sony does that stuff, but it's pretty similar to how like the GH5 does it and how the X-H1 does slow motion. So we actually haven't even reviewed the files yet to know the conclusion, but from what we can tell from what we've shot in the past, shooting 120 FPS at 100 megabits per second, you get the sound and everything with it, and then you will slow it down in post. That gives you the best quality for slow motion.
So yeah, so on paper and from the testings, we found out that 120p, shooting at 120p and not shooting in 120 S&Q yields way better results. So we were testing the shadows.
Yeah.
So you notice
basically we're trying to look for like the macro blocking, the pixely blocking stuff. And
right. So you did that in the shadows and
yeah, I mean, once we get the files, we can really see what we can do with them. But
yeah,
obviously it's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah. So he already noticed like some of those issues with S&Q when he was shooting.
Yeah, I was kind of unimpressed. Well, and I was shooting with quite a bit of low light, and I think that could have been also contributing to some of that macro blocking stuff. But I think that it's safe to say that it's better just to shoot 120p and then slow it down after.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the only cameras in its price bracket that has sound with that 120 FPS, which is
pretty
kind of nice if you need to only shoot in 120p but keep that sound.
Yeah.
So
for the most part, I've been shooting S&Q and I didn't really notice a difference. That's just only because I didn't try shooting 120p at all.
Yeah.
So now that, I've been told from a tech rep from Sony, as well as Lee's findings, that I'm actually start experimenting shooting 60p and 120p when it comes to slow motion now. But for the most part, when I was shooting an S&Q, I was using really high quality lens like the Zeiss 135 or the 70-200. So everything still looked pretty good. It's zoomed in. The quality is very sharp. I didn't notice that much of a difference, but I think we shoot anything wider than that, we'll definitely notice.
Can I just clarify one thing in case there's people that are not really sure what we're talking about exactly?
Yeah.
There's two options to record slow motion. You can do S&Q, which stands for slow and quick, where the camera will actually slow it down on its own. So if you want to shoot at 120 frames per second or 60, it'll actually slow it down for you. And there's also an option to record just straight up 120 frames per second, but you have to slow it down
in post.
Yeah, through editing. So yeah, just wanted to clarify
S&Q actually is a good way to do time lapses as well, because you can go right down to 2 frames per second.
Oh, really?
Into 24.
So that's a good shortcut in case you don't have the app on there.
Yeah, you can pretty much set it to any frame rate and it'll put it into. So you can do
oh wow,
1 frame per second.
1 frame per second.
4 frames per second, even something like that. But yeah, 1 frame per second is a good time lapse frame rate usually.
Cool.
But it doesn't go to 4K, just 1080. So
cool. So just to reiterate, best to shoot slow motion in 120p, not S&Q, and you would take it to Premiere. How would you slow it down? You interpret the footage to 23.976?
Yeah, I'll take it and interpret to 24 or whatever, and then or you could even do 30 or anything you want, really.
Yeah.
30, 60, if people want to put it out in 60. I don't usually ever put any video out in 60 frames per second, but some people love that look. So
awesome. So that was the slow motion test. The next thing that we did was the autofocus test.
Oh yeah, we did autofocus tracking. You can talk about that because you were in control.
Yeah, so autofocus stuff is going to be pretty fun when they hopefully put their video together. You'll see Lee running and Jason running in the shots.
I was a better runner, obviously.
You had the hands out like this,
Terminator style.
I feel like I was a little bit more stiff when I was running.
So I think the objective for that test, and they wanted to catch some B-roll for it, was to find out how well the autofocus compared with the A7 III versus the A9. And there's a lot of speculation with regards to autofocusing being similar between the two. And I would say the autofocusing is adequate with the A7 Mark III. It's good already.
Well, you said in the car, if the A9 never existed, you'd be more than happy with the A7 III.
Exactly. If the A9 never existed, I'd be personally happy with the A7 Mark III. But since the A9 does exist, the autofocus is still better, hands down. I mean, Jason...
Well, that in the frame rate.
Yes.
You were just knocking off 20 FPS like it was nothing. So
yeah, I think like I always say, the A9 is a specialized tool. If you need to capture a very precise moment and you don't have a second chance to do it, then the A9 makes the most sense for whatever job you're doing. But I think if you don't need that kind of power, the A7 III is great and solid.
No, I mean
10 FPS.
Yeah, 10 FPS.
When you were playing back the photos from the A9, it literally looked like a stop motion movie. Yeah. It's just you see my arm doing this, but then with the A7 III, you're going to see.
Dude, if they could get 4 more frames in there, you're actually shooting raw video almost.
Oh, yeah.
But only in short bursts. But that'd be still cool. If you could do 5-second raw bursts you might be able to make something from that. Like you could make
there's some folks that made some videos but they just used 20 frames out of it, but they did make some videos using the A9.
I wonder if they were able to like interpret the footage and like do frame blending or something and make it look, I don't know.
It'd be a 6K.
You should try it. You should try it. Yeah, it'd be 6K because 6,000 it'd be bigger than 6K, just slightly. Yeah. But it's not 16 by 9. Yeah. You'd have to crop it. But yeah.
Right. So that was the A7 III versus A9. So people were asking.
We also did the buffer test.
Go ahead.
But we won't really know the buffer test until I actually.
Yeah, we look at this.
We put like a really fast card in it. It held that whole burst. Like I don't know how long I ran for, but you were still holding it down even.
Yeah, you made it when you ran up to me, and it still held itself.
Yeah, I don't even know what the buffer is. Do you guys?
Not off the top of my head.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't even know.
Well, better.
That's all you guys. Shut up.
A quick Google search here. Mom just texted me.
Cool. It's like, all right, I'm live. I'm live.
Like, where are you?
I'm live now. Mom.
What room are you in?
No.
Are you sitting on that couch?
Actually, like, she's wondering if I'm still in LA.
Oh, she's like, did you get?
Are you still alive?
Again, Lee?
Why are you with two Asian guys?
Why do you look so sunburned?
Okay,
so are you wearing sunscreen?
So earlier, a lot of people were asking, not a lot of people, but the question had popped up a few times: A7 III versus A7R III. Okay. So I guess that's more of like our department. So I just feel like if you were asking that question, you're gonna fall more into the A7 III category. Would you say that's true?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna ask about the differences, it means that you don't need those megapixels.
You probably don't,
and that's it.
That's pretty much the only difference.
Yeah,
and you save $1,000, and I always say take that 1,000 and put it towards a really good sharp lens.
Yeah.
Like I do a lot of portrait photography, and I don't need 42 megapixels.
It's nice to have. It's like one of the A9, A7 III situation. If you don't have the A7R III, you'll get by fine. You don't have the 42 megapixels. Have never shot with it before. You'll get by fine with the 24 megapixel.
I'm not trying to knock anybody, but there's some people that are just adamant like they need 42.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if that's what you need, then
that's cool too.
That's fine.
And that's cool too. I mean, like you're future proofing yourself.
But I get it becomes a situation where they don't even have enough money to necessarily get that particular camera, but they're like, I want to get this, but like you can get this and the lens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my thought on it.
So definitely just stick with the A7 III. Get yourself some good native Sony lenses.
Especially from my experience, I would never deliver a 42 megapixel file to a client. Like.
So even if
they're already asking me like to send it through open on their cell phone, it's like you can't open a 42 megapixel file on your cell phone, like and like you could, but you'd have to wait for it to load. And then like you're looking at it on a cell phone. Why do you need 42 megapixels? So I don't even. I'll sometimes even send them smaller than 24 megapixels. Like I'll crop them down.
Right.
But everyone has a very specific case use. We're not saying that you don't have one for it. It's just. In general, if you're not sure you need it, then it means that you probably
there's a purpose. That's why it exists. Same with medium format.
There's definitely differences between both cameras. I think someone mentioned in the comment the lifespan of it, and I think,
the shutter count is like 500,000 on the A7, the A9 and the A7R III. It's 200,000 on the A7 III.
Oh, really?
But it's still plenty. I mean, Canon only does 150. I think on the 150K.
But and I've seen cameras go like twice that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's, I mean,
not bad.
They're just giving it a rating to save their own butts.
Right.
It could die even sooner.
Yeah.
I noticed the A7R III shutter was louder. It's more like chunkier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to be careful because sometimes when I shoot videos and I interlace some photos in it, I use that little shutter sound effect. I got to make sure to
change it for that camera.
Do Foley for the A7 III now because it's different.
A little bit beefier. I just noticed it when we were shooting. Like you handed it off to me, and I took some pictures. I'm like, oh, it's a little different.
Oh wow,
wow.
Okay, and especially when you are considering a hybrid camera, video and photos, A7 III would probably be one of the better ones because for video quality, you're getting a 6K.
For A7 III, you're getting 6K downscale to 4K.
Right.
Yeah. On the A7R III, it's 5K.
When you shoot in Super 35 mode.
I believe so.
But it still looks good.
Yeah.
It still looks good. It's not that it's better looking. It is better looking, but you're not going to see that huge of a difference.
It's one of those things where like you're never really going to notice.
Yeah, unless someone pointed out to you like, oh, that's a 6K downsample.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if that made noise on the mic.
I hope not. Usually this does pretty good. Even if you like touch it.
No, it's plastic.
I guess it's on a little. Is this on a little? I guess not.
It's
I was gonna say a shock mount, but it's not.
Cool. Awesome. Let's see what people have been saying.
I want to bring something up too that I was talking to you guys about that I think is underrated with the A7 III, and that's the fact that it accepts crop sensor camera or crop lenses and full frame lenses. So basically, the camera can be anything.
Yeah,
like it can be a crop sensor camera. Well, but then you were telling me that in photos it's 10 megapixel.
Yes, it's 10 megapixel.
I shot some photos with in that white room studio that we were shooting a music video in, and I was using the 10-18 on it because I thought it looked really cool wide like that. And then when I was editing it, I was like, man, this doesn't look as sharp as like what I normally edit. Yeah, and he told me it's because it's 10 megapixels.
And for that, from my experience, it's better just to shoot in the full frame mode and crop after the fact.
Yeah. You mean like let the vignetting?
Yes, let it happen. And you'll get a little more resolution and detail in the center of it. But I shot like that with my A9 when I was shooting sports stuff because I really didn't care. Like 10 megapixels for like a shot didn't really bother me.
How bad does the Sigma 16 vignette on it?
Not too bad.
No, you have to crop in.
But not too much.
I shot a dance.
Can you do
that?
Can you do clear image zoom in photos?
Yes, but only in JPEG.
Okay.
So you can't do it for raw files. So it's essentially the same thing. You would just take that raw file in post and just crop it in. So yeah,
I'll have to try that out.
That's actually a really good point. If you're shooting crop mode with your camera, A7R III would probably be better because when you're shooting crop mode with the A7R III, it's 18 megapixels versus 10 megapixels on the A7 III.
That might be an advantage if that's
that's actually a pretty. So if you have a lot of like crop lenses, APS-C lenses, that's one of the biggest draw for me when I first bought my A7R II was that I had a bunch of crop lenses left over from my Canon. It was like a Tokina 11-16, a Sigma 18-35. So I got that for that reason.
Is that true?
Tamron 28. Which one? Tamron 28
to 75, less than $800.
Whoa,
I don't know about that.
SR6.
SR6. Don't lie to us. Link it in the chat.
I mean, it just depends when people get their hands on. I mean, there's a lot of hype behind it right now in terms of it being a really good lens. Like I'm just hoping it comes out to be a really good lens.
Its size too, like the fact that it's a 28, they can keep it pretty small.
Yeah.
The 28 to 75. Yeah, let us know. Let us know if that is actually.
We've been neglecting the comments. We should probably go up a little bit.
Yeah. More. Okay, so we're gonna read through some of the comments right now and see what you guys have to say.
Remember where we were?
Nope. Vivian's in the chat. I'll make sure you wear more. She made sure I wore sunscreen, so I'm okay. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm the lobster.
Let's see here. Something about. Okay. Sergio is asking A7 III with the kit lens and debating between the 85 to 1.8 or Wafer Sigma 35. That's two different lenses.
Yeah, that's two focal lengths.
It's a pretty far stretch.
Yeah. Depending if you like to shoot things a little wider or closer.
I mean, if it's urgent, get like a Rokinon 35-2.8 in the meantime. I don't know if.
How are those autofocus lenses from them? Have you tried them?
I wouldn't shoot sports with them, but if you're doing like just general photos,
is it like old Canon speed?
No, it's like faster? Native performance. It's not. It's just slower, but it's native performance.
I have no experience with that stuff, so I don't know.
Photomiak is commenting on your RX 105. Good thing I wasn't alone. Good thing the camera was on loan.
We were joking about that with my A7 III because it's on loan. If I dropped it.
Let's see here. We got a comment for you.
Zed shooting for golden aesthetics. I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. We don't know what that means. Do we know if there's a huge difference between the 1080p 120 versus
the A7 III and
A7 III versus A6500?
We haven't done a side.
From my experience, I found that A6300 is probably the same, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty soft. This stuff looks pretty good. Like
on A7 III?
I feel like they've upped the detail level on it at least. I got the stuff on my laptop because we've been shooting all week. Like not when I say we, I mean my team. We've been shooting this week in LA with the A7 III pretty much exclusively at 120 FPS, and we shot in the desert yesterday. I was looking at the footage. I'm like, man, this looks awesome. So
there you go.
I haven't slowed it down, but that's what it looks like. I played back at 120 FPS.
Subscribe to ZedProMedia for follow-up.
You'll see
on
a
that.
lot of stuff. I got a lot of content.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with his work, he does some extensive camera reviews. So check him out. He's going to have a lot of good things to say about the A7 III, hopefully.
Put him on that.
I have a lot of good things to say, at least from my initial experience with it.
Boom. Awesome.
The hype is pretty real. Like, and that's kind of why I wanted to get one, because I'm like everyone's just hyping this camera. There's no way it's that good, because it was the same way with the A7R II. It had so much hype behind it, and I wasn't as impressed with that camera. But this camera, they really outdid themselves.
Very cool.
And that's not like me trying to hype it, because I don't shoot Sony.
There you go. David Osler, slowing it down in post is definitely better than S&Q. We got that confirmation from David Osler. Let's see. What else is there?
What exactly is better about the A9's focusing system versus
Okay, yeah, Joel Plumer. What exactly? We talked about it already?
Yeah, I mean, with the A9's focusing system versus the A7 III, it's you get the 20 FPS versus 10. You get the electronic.
It probably
shutter.
that sensor technology too, like LSI or whatever it's called, the stacked
RAM or whatever.
It's got a faster readout and probably a faster processor when it comes to the
it's just
algorithms or the acquiring focus is faster. It probably isn't really that much faster. It's just the technology in it. They have to do that though, otherwise it's like it needs to be that expensive for a reason.
Yeah.
Cool. So Lucky Never says, well, for landscape, 42 megapixel is much better. David Osler says 24 megapixels is a perfect size for me. Let's see here. Bao Richard asks, I guess the 6500 is also 6K down sampled to 4K? Yes. So I was pretty jealous with the 6500 that is shooting much better quality videos than my A7R II and the A7S II.
But the rolling shutter is pretty heavy.
Yes.
The A7 III's rolling shutter isn't as bad.
Cool. There you go.
Like the A6300 is like, but you get around it with like gimbals and
gimbals.
Like just keep in mind about
no whip pans.
Little Ray Blue A9 is $41.98, $4,198 on B&H deal of the week. A6500 is $10.98.
Not bad. It's getting down there.
It's a great deal. That is a great deal for a warranty authorized dealer. A6700. You heard it here, folks.
Oh God, you lost everything.
I lost everything.
Oh, you got right
saw
there.
that.
Let's see. Okay, so Adrian Thomas, guys, what is the difference between electronic front curtain shutter turned on versus turned off? So you want to turn that off if you're shooting with strobe. You're gonna notice some lines. What do you call that? Banding. You're gonna notice banding in your photos. If you start noticing that, that's one of the first things that you want to turn off. You want to turn off silent shooting, and you want to turn off electronic front curtain shutter if you notice any banding in your photo.
What Jason just said.
There you go.
Except the A9. Does it not handle that pretty good?
I don't know. I thought it had issues, right, with that.
There was some initial issues, but I don't know if it's actually
my only beef
that bad.
So Lucky Never says 28 to 75 will be all plastic. Someone tested it in Asia.
I mean, is it good plastic?
I don't even care. All Canon's newer lenses are plastic, and they're like weather sealed and rugged.
And they're lighter, aren't they?
I'd rather plastic. They're not lighter. They're not
heavy. Oh, never mind.
but like a mirrorless lens, there's not as much like physical diameter of glass. So if it's like shrunken down, and it looked like it was only going to be like, I'm trying to
like
think
a 70 to 200 f4 or something like that.
It's way smaller than like the G Master 24 to 70.
Yeah,
it's not going to be this long. But
telescope. Sorry guys, this is all we could do.
Let's see here. We got a question from Nathan. Hey, Jason, Dan, did you guys get the VFE Cinescope profile suite I sent you guys? I don't think I got anything about that, Nathan. Send it again. Let's see here. Fathom Rocker says, yeah, I don't think the Tamron will match a 24 to 70 G Master, but for the price, I will give it a try for sure.
I don't think there's anything wrong with trying it out.
Yeah.
I'd probably try and get a rental.
I think it's all the new Tamron stuff is actually really good. The G2 stuff.
Yeah. I will pick one up just to give it a shot. Okay. We got some Q&A coming up. We're going to start doing open Q&A in about 5 minutes.
What else we got to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, fine. We can do an open Q&A right now.
All
right. Open Q&A time. Hashtag QA if you have any questions for Lee, me, or Danny.
Unless there was anything in the news that you like,
or all three
camera
of us.
news.
I don't know. I didn't keep up with the camera news.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah, we all been.
It's actually
busy.
Monday.
I know,
but I just mean like last week into this weekend. It's been really busy.
Well, I personally took a break, like a weekend break out in Joshua Tree. You worked all weekend. You worked all weekend.
Yeah, I was actually in Ontario, not Canada, but Ontario,
California, Ontario Mills.
That gets mixed up because it's Ontario, CA.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
oh,
it's like what?
When I told my students, yeah, we're going to Ontario. What? We're going to Canada? No, it's just Ontario, California. And so my students were competing in digital cinema and television video production. They had 36 hours to make a film or a commercial. And so I didn't sleep much because they didn't sleep much because you pretty much they started at night and they worked all day. So Thursday night we got to Ontario. They started at 9 p.m. They went all through Friday working, and then they turned it in Saturday, like at 8 o'clock the next day. And so I didn't sleep much myself because, yeah.
I love that stuff, man. Yeah. That's exciting.
It's good stuff. Yeah. I'm interested to see how they place. They didn't get into the top 3, but I'm still very proud of what they were able to do.
Yeah.
36 hours. So.
I felt like I wish I had something like that in my high school.
I know. I never had anything cool like that.
We never had freaking stress, man, but it was pretty fun.
I think like when I was in high school, we barely started like a film festival. It was like only like 2 years old. Mm-hmm. So that's like the closest thing that we ever got. But we don't have like a 36 or 48 hour kind of challenge. That would have been fun to do.
Everyone in my media class back in school was like, we only had like 2 mini DV cams, like the Sony handy cams, and like everyone's videos were just shot in the school, and like super like the same thing. Like it was just kind of lame, but like now, like if I had this stuff that's like available now, it would have been so awesome.
Oh yeah. Even just my cell phone, like
I know what's weird. It's like I tell a lot of kids just use your phone because it records 4K. Like, no, I gotta get like a Canon G7X or something to do my YouTube videos. But I'm like, your phone already records in 4K, 1080, 60p. But in their minds, they always thinking like, I need an actual camera because the YouTubers are using
G7X and all
or something like that. Yeah, their favorite YouTubers are doing that, and so I'm just like, why?
You got these dang YouTubers saying, buy the cameras. Links down below. Links are down below. But yeah, what do you say?
Sorry,
I was gonna say they gotta start putting 4K cameras in the front.
Because
I think a lot of it's like not being able to see yourself, right?
And it's just awkward because the other person over there is seeing you when you're like, oh,
It's like, hey, passerby, can you tell me if I'm in focus?
I tried that once and it was out of focus, and I was like, oh, not much. So I don't do it often.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah.
John Louis Imperial, have you guys seen a moment anamorphic lens? What do you guys think? Thoughts? I think you're a perfect person for this.
They actually came to Toronto.
Oh,
they didn't hit me up though.
Then it's bad already.
If they're there, hit Lee up.
They're hanging out with Peter McKinnon.
Okay.
And Chris Hugh, I think his name is Hugh. Anyway, yeah. So it looks pretty cool. The flares are really strong, and it looks like it would balance on a gimbal, all right. It doesn't look massive, but
it doesn't look massive. So is there like would there be different focal lengths for the anamorphic lens, or is it just straight up one?
I think it's just it looks sort of like a 24 to 35-ish type focal length.
Okay. So it's just one, not different focal lengths like the 18.
I think there was only one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just a prototype, but you have to use something like Filmic Pro to de-squeeze it.
Okay.
To view it back properly.
Okay.
Is this for your phone?
It's for your phone.
Oh, okay, that's the one they're talking about.
The moment lens. Yeah, so moment lenses are lenses for your smartphone, your iPhone, your Pixel 2. That's actually really cool. They changed the focal length of your camera, of your smartphone camera. So you have something like an 18, a 60 macro, or something ridiculous. Not 60 macro, 16 portrait. Something else is a macro or a fish eye. So would they necessarily increase the quality of your video? Would you say?
They're good glass. So I wouldn't say it makes it better, but it definitely shouldn't decrease the quality. I always have a weird thing with like putting a lens over top of another lens.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, like at least the anamorphic, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. I just feel like it just
look.
Yeah. It just gives a different look versus actually giving you higher quality photos and videos. Like these wide lenses, portrait lenses, it still uses the same camera, but you're just getting a different focal length out of it.
Yeah, it's just kind of magnifying or like widening it, whatever.
But it looks cool. I'm kind of interested in picking one up.
All right, let's go to the next question. H-Zone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Q&A, if you had to get a single prime lens, what would it be? What focal length? I'd say 35. That's me. Just say one off the cuff.
Dang it. That's probably 35 as well.
It's gonna be 50 for me.
All right.
I have a 50 for every camera, always.
The body says, is the autofocus on the A7R III and the A7 III a huge difference?
The A7R III and A7 III?
Yeah.
Maybe I felt that the A7 III was a slight hair faster. That's anecdotal though. When I was shooting softball, I tried both cameras, same lens. That's just anecdotal though. So I'd have to do like side by side for sure.
Yeah, honestly, like if I were to pick up one or the other, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I can't feel if one is faster than the other. Yes, A7 III has more autofocus points, but in terms of grabbing focus, I can't tell. So likely it's not going to be a huge difference. But like Danny said, it might be a hair faster on the A7 III.
I don't have enough experience to tell.
Okay, moving. Okay, thoughts on the Sigma 24 1.4 that's supposed to be out soon for the Sony mount? Asked by Andrew.
Have you tried the new Sigma? I think you put a video about it, right?
I put a video about it. I mean, I haven't tested a 24.
Are they the same build, like the same weight, and just basically with the extension?
Yeah. I mean, I can't compare. I don't use the EF version much to actually.
I guess he's asking if it's out yet or coming out.
I mean, it's going to be good, right? The image quality is going to be good. My question is the autofocus.
Was the 24 highly regarded though? The Sigma, I thought it had issues, or was it the? There was one of them that people didn't.
20, I think.
Was it the 20?
There's a 20, isn't there?
There's a 20.
Yeah, there is a 20, but I don't know if the Sigma 24 was highly regarded though.
Dude, those guys are pounding lenses out. They got like every focal length.
I think we gotta keep going. We gotta like.
All right.
Through like.
Okay.
Just be careful. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Holy cow.
Oh,
Manny Ortiz is in the house.
Oh, whoa.
What's up, Manny?
What is going on? He says he loves us. We love you too. We were talking about you today. About your live stream shenanigan. Let's see here. Oh gosh, I am like so lost.
We just have to cut and go somewhere, man.
Okay, yeah. Little Joy Book. Hey, I just bought this camera today. I'm really struggling with the lens purchase. I do photography and videography, mostly running gun stuff. What 3 lenses would you say are the best?
Which camera though?
I think he said the I assume the A7 III.
The A7 III?
Yeah. 24 to 105, 55, 85.
Ooh.
Those are the 3 lenses that I was probably gonna get for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. That's kind of where I'd be.
Especially if you just bought it.
I would throw in a 7200 f4.
Unless you got the money for the G Master.
I would do 35, 85, 7200.
Okay.
Budget.
Tag the Shooter. Are you 3 grown men on a futon? Yes.
Is this a futon?
Yes.
It's actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
It's nice and firm.
Yeah. This actually folds out into a bed too.
So it is a futon.
It folds out into a bed too. Okay. GH5S or A7 III ISO 12800 low light. Which one is better?
I haven't had enough low light experience shooting with the A7 III. So I'm gonna, you know what? They might be pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
The GH5S is pretty solid.
So it's at 12,800.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
It's that dual native ISO.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Fathom Rocker QA 1635 G Master or 35 1.4. Ouch. I like versatility, so I go with 1635 G Master.
3514.
3514.
I would choose a 3514.
Let's see here.
Unless it's on a gimbal, because it's nice to have the wide.
Yeah. J Kim Q&A. What are some of the current bugs with the A7 III expecting arrival this Friday? I haven't experienced anything yet.
There was a firmware, but I haven't.
There has been a firmware update.
Yeah.
I was shooting in the desert with it all day, no problems, not even overheating.
Woo! There you go.
Nothing. We were shooting. Well, we weren't shooting 4K. We were shooting 120p. But I mean, you have sun beating down on the thing. It's like.
Let's see here.
Even the Fuji held up.
Let's see here. Ron. Okay, this might be something good for you. Thinking about the Rokinon 3528. Is the Zeiss 35 2.8 worth the extra money? Is there much of a difference?
I haven't used the Zeiss 3528. Maybe I'll do a video on it over the summer when I have some more time. But I'm very happy with the Rokinon 3528. I would take pictures of it. I don't feel like it's. But again, I haven't used the Zeiss. I've been happy with the Rokinon 3528. It's inexpensive. It's reasonably priced, and it's compact.
How much is it again?
It's like sometimes it's like $299, and the Zeiss one is like $700.
Are they pretty close in size?
Yeah, they're about the same size.
They're like this.
They're pancake.
Pancake.
Yeah. I've owned the 35 actually.
2.8.
2.8.
Did you like it?
It was one of the first lenses I bought when I got the A7S original.
Mm-hmm.
And the autofocus was so bad with that camera. I was like, what is going on? Because that was like the first generation A7S.
And it was contrast detection too. Yeah. Only.
It still is.
But the 2.8 was it?
Yeah, it was a nice lens. Weird lens hood.
Mm-hmm.
That like
it's already built in.
That kind of like weird square crop thing it does. But
yeah. Very cool. Pedro asked, have you guys had clients asking for medium format? Not me.
No.
Question by Adrian. I'm a wedding and event photographer, cinematographer, a hybrid shooter. A7 III plus the 24-105 is a good combo? I think so.
Maybe need flash.
Maybe need a flash.
Or light.
Photographer.
Because especially for wedding and events, you're going to need some sort of light.
Yeah.
That's not a bad combo.
Not a bad combo.
What was the question, sorry?
I'm a wedding and event photographer and cinematographer. A7 III with the 24-105. Is it a good combo?
I think it's a good light.
I don't know the extent of that low light performance yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Max Yuriev's comparisons, and it looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
So F4 should be fine.
F4 is fine. But when you start getting to the low light, have a light. And lights are inexpensive.
I mean, I would maybe get a prime.
Yeah, I would
just in case.
Absolutely.
Cool. Let's see here.
Reuven Madelone. Thoughts on the A7 III versus the Fuji X-H1?
I get asked this question so many times. And every time I'm just like, you're trying to compare a full frame camera to a crop sensor camera. The only thing that puts them in the same class is price. But the A7 III is always going to be like a full frame sensor is going to always outperform a crop sensor. Is it 2 times better? I wouldn't say that in image quality, but definitely your low light performance is going to be better with the full frame sensor. The video autofocus is going to be better because Sony's lenses are designed around video and photography, where Fuji's lenses are more designed around photography, so they don't really react the same way. But as far as image quality, like photos and video, they're pretty much on par, other than the low light performance of the A7 III.
Very cool. I was going to say something, but I totally forgot. And I lost where I am. Okay, cool. Manny says, my RX 105 is beat up and still going strong.
Did you throw it on the ground?
Did you purposely throw it at the floor?
He didn't purposely throw it.
Mine just slipped, man. It was so bad. It's like karma, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It sounded like, what a great start to our day.
I was just like, did that just happen? Am I dreaming? Did he just throw it on the ground?
It's a simulation, man.
We're all living in a simulation.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, AB positive Podog. I shoot with a 66,000 with a couple primes, 2 kit lens, and 12mm. Should I keep my setup and expand to the 18 and 105, or should I start saving for the A7?
Which A7? The first one?
If you're talking about A7 III for sure, I'd say upgrade to the A7 III.
Well, he's talking from an A6000, so maybe his budget is an A7.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he could be talking A7 III.
I mean, if it's
I feel like it's probably an A7 III.
If it's an A7, then just stick with the 6000. Just keep shooting with the just expand to the 18 and 105. But
I've never used that lens. I think I asked someone about that one time because it covers a long.
It's a good lens. It's a great lens. It's something that they pair up with the FS5 as well. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, they actually pair that up with it. It's like a kit lens that could be sold with the FS5.
Man, I'm feeling the sunburn.
We still got some of those aloe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's a desert sunburn. I got the.
You're not used to the camera.
Look at that. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. It's okay though. I need it. It'll turn into a tan tomorrow, and then I'll look just like you guys.
Look at this. I have my watch on.
I definitely won't look.
Oh, you got a little red for sure.
Yeah,
you got
a little red. Man. I'm okay. I'm surprised. I didn't put on sunscreen today, but. Atola Visuals, am I late? Yes.
Just a little bit.
Yes, you
by
are.
a full hour.
Well, I think we're going to go on for like another 5 minutes. That's going to round it out to an hour.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on for another 5 minutes, guys.
It goes on for another hour.
I'm expecting you to be like, That's it? Oh no. Oh no, 1 hour.
We still got like so much footage to dump.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, we got to dump footage, and these guys got to head back. So he's got a 3-hour drive, 2.5.
Well, this guy's got a.
I gotta go back to West Hollywood.
Yeah, he has to go back, and he has to fly out tomorrow. Okay, let's see here.
I'm actually still shooting all day tomorrow.
Oh,
like I'm just gonna get more sunburn.
Oh well, but today you guys you had a pretty
Today was a good day. Today
Yeah,
was a good day. We got stuff done.
yeah, we had fun. A total visuals question: when y'all coming to SF soon?
I felt like we were walking there, like climbing so many stairs up hills.
Yeah, if you guys are familiar with the LA area, Walt Disney Concert Hall, that area, it's really hilly and steep. Okay, whoa. I'm just gonna start it from here.
Manny Ortiz unsubscribing.
What?
For what reason?
Maybe when you made the comment about the stream, I don't know.
Let's see. Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
Any rumors on the A7S III?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nothing for sure, man.
6K, 60p with espresso machine.
There you go. Let's see. Don't know.
Did you get a chance to check out the FS5 too? Mark II?
I did. I just didn't get to shoot with it because I was busy staffing the booth at Zillion. But
you were just working it there.
I was just working.
Champion.
I don't know. Should I pick one up?
I would rent it, man.
From my experience,
you could probably ask.
Honestly, from my experience, cinema cameras like such a breath of fresh air. Like compared to using a DSLR, like you have all the buttons you want without going into the menu, like right on the camera. Like you don't have to worry. Usually, well, I mean, record time, built-in ND filters, like no more screwing around with. Like it's just like it's so much quicker to use because of that. Like you just chuck a lens on, you're like, all right, we're gonna go shoot. You can shoot wide open because you've got. I don't know what the autofocus is like on the.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because I know they don't have that good autofocus.
But the autofocus on the C200 is the dual pixel, and it's amazing. Like it's Sony, like as good as a Sony, like anything you've used from Sony, the face detection.
Yeah, I want to do more. I want to do more research. Look at that. I want to picking up.
But the problem is, if you like to move into a place to record quick, but you do wedding stuff, but it'd be something you'd have to consider unless you're just going to use it for studio stuff.
I was thinking just studio stuff or taking outdoor for.
But you can still use it quick in a wedding.
Yeah,
you just can't put it on a gimbal.
No, Crane 2.
You could put it on the Crane 2.
Put it on the Crane 2. I was just thinking like it'd be good for me to like do my YouTube videos on it. Built an ND filter. I think better dynamic range on a cinema camera, right?
It's the Sony cameras are pretty good, like the sensors. But I mean, it's just the convenience of having everything you need to make a video with.
Okay.
So like quick, like you're not screwing around in menus. You're not like taking a lens off, putting a new lens on, and then like, oh, I got to put my ND filter on it. You know what I mean? Like you can swap lenses, and you have your ND filters built in, and like those little tiny things like make it such a better experience. I don't know.
I think with the FS5 Mark II to even get 4K 60p, you don't get it.
It's external.
Yeah, I think there was an issue with the bit rate or that it was not internal or something like that to the card. You couldn't get it directly into like the SD card. You had to get the attachment.
That's why like the C200 is like a lot of people give it crap, but it's my perfect camera. Shoot all my client work like music videos and stuff like that in RAW. All my YouTube stuff, like talking head stuff, I don't usually bring it out to the street, but like in my office, I'll set it up. Talking head stuff, face detection, plug XLRs into it. Like it's just, I don't know. And you don't have to worry about record time because the thing's just going to go, right? You can even plug it into the power, the batteries last longer and blah, blah, blah. I'm just making you want a cinema camera now.
Yeah. Maybe I'll pick one up.
I think you would like
just to understand it.
I feel like for what you do though, like you could definitely benefit from it.
FS5 too. Maybe coming out. Maybe coming to the office here. Okay. Let's see.
I think like another question or two.
We'll take a couple more questions. Sudhanshu Verma asks, I'm seriously confused between the A7R III and the A7 III for shooting weddings. Which one would you guys recommend?
It's just megapixels.
Maybe
so
A7 III. You'll be happy. Your computer will be happier.
Right?
With the file sizes.
Is there better low light performance from the smaller megapixel too?
Yeah.
So you've got that as an advantage too, right?
Yeah. So A7 III. Let's see.
Nothing wrong with the A7R III.
There really isn't.
The thing is, I feel like the people that are asking us, like you said, if they're contemplating one or the other, that means that they don't need the megapixels.
You don't need the 40 megapixels. Chris Brockhurst, Jason, any plans for wedding BTS videos this year? Yeah. Wedding season is ramping up for me. It's starting May and June.
It's my turn to catch up against Jason. I'm getting a little worried.
Dang it.
You guys are, well, you're already you have more subscribers than me.
Oh.
But Jason's catching up on me.
He's gonna, I think
he'll pass us both.
He's just gonna like steamroll right through. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. So. All right. I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah. Anything? Okay. So A7 III review by us will be coming soon. Well, he's gonna work on it.
Yeah. But, not the entire review by us, but a little cameos.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in each other's video, so it'll be kind of cool.
Cool. Awesome. So anything that the viewers can expect in the near future with you within the next couple of weeks?
I have tons of content that we've been shooting here. So there's going to be some stuff. I'm working on the Fuji X-H1 review. I'm working on the A7 III review. I've got a bunch of aperture stuff coming up, 120D. I don't know. There's a lot of like the Crane Plus. There's a lot of stuff I'm working on. It's kind of overwhelming now that I think about it.
Yeah, now that you're listening, and I'm like, that's
a lot.
I have so much I also have so much work, like client work right now. Like here in LA, we've got a bunch of stuff, like so much stuff to edit now. But yeah, there's gonna be continual content coming from me, just like the rest of you guys.
Yeah. So where can people find you?
YouTube.com/ZedProMedia, or on Instagram ZedProMedia, or even my personal. It's now a photography portfolio, so it's just Lee Zavitz, my name.
Cool.
And I'm pretty sure you put all that stuff in the description.
I just put your YouTube, but I'll also link everything else down there. Danny?
I'm going to keep working on some A7 III stuff, shoot some more sports, and get some more comparisons going with the camera. I'm a little more free now, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and try and knock some videos out for you guys at this point. So
you just don't want
one a day.
I just don't want Jason to catch
Daily vids are returning. I make that promise to you, this guy. Daily vids. No. As for me, A7R III and the A7 III user experience review. I'm trying to get that out before May, but May's next week.
Yeah.
Oh man, this month.
Next week is gonna be May.
Oh shoot.
I was telling Danny, I'm like, because I'm so used to like the weather I came from, like it's still kind of winterish back home. So when I'm here, I'm like, man, it's like July right now. And then you're like, yeah, it's still April.
No. It's still summer for us.
Man, it's beautiful here. I love it.
Okay, awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching this Monday Live. Next week is going to be back on Danny's channel, back to potato quality.
And we got to close it out. We got to close it out with Lee's thing.
Okay. Yes.
Do you want me to say it?
Yes, we want you to say it.
Can we say it together?
Okay.
How's it going?
If you like the stream, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the stream, give it a thumbs down twice. We'll see you on Danny's channel next week.
Peace.
See you later.
See you guys later. Bye.
Oh, I thought we were gonna say it now.
Oh,
like all together.
We did.
Oh, we did. Okay.
We did it together.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.